Welcome back to the channel. So anyways, we are here and we're going to do kind of a review on an acoustic guitar that I bought. So I got this, I bought it for my birthday. It did not come in a hard shell case. I'm going to go over that in a minute. But anyways, let me show you what we got here. And there's a shorts video of this guitar that I had put up. You can check that out if you want to. But here it is. So let me get it out of the case here. We'll take a look at it real quick. So here it is. This is a Washburn. Okay. And it is a Festival Series acoustic electric guitar. It's got the electronics, the tuner and everything up here. And then down at the bottom, it's got multiple hookups down there. So I got this off of Amazon. And I got it for my birthday. So about this guitar, it's got a flame maple top on it, and it's the iced tea burst. This thing comes in 3 flavors. This one is the iced tea burst. There is a tobacco burst, and then there is a koa topped guitar. So they're basically the same design. Everything's the same except obviously the finish on this one and the tobacco burst, and then on the koa top, obviously it's got a koa top instead of a flame maple. This one and the tobacco burst have a flame maple. So I was looking at these guitars online, didn't care for the way the tobacco burst one looked. I really wanted to get the koa topped one, but it was $300, and I really didn't want to spend $300 on a Amazon guitar. It is a Washburn though, and I wasn't sure how good it was going to be, so I didn't want to spend that kind of money for that. Now, knowing what it would have been, I probably would have spent the money. So I got this one. I looked through and I seen that they had a nice T-burst. This one at the time cost me $219 plus tax and shipping, which makes it like $240. So I spent $240 on this, shipped to my house. So it's got a flamed maple top. It's got a katapa back and sides. I didn't say that right. But it's not mahogany, but it kind of looks like mahogany. So it's got a nice back and a nice sides. It's got binding on the top and the bottom. It's got a, I don't know what these things are called. Sound hole rosette. Not really a rosette, but you know what I mean. And it comes, and it also has a bone saddle and a bone nut, which was surprising. I actually thought it was going to have plastic or something. It's got binding around the fretboard, binding around the peg head, and it's got a little thing up on the back of the peg head. There's a little right up the top. You can see, maybe you can't, right, where's it at? Right there at the little corner there. You can see that. I don't know what that is. I think that was in shipping. So anyways, I haven't had a chance to plug this in to a amplifier because my amplifier quit working. So I haven't had a chance to play it with an amplifier. We've been playing it acoustically. The action on this thing, that's another thing I was surprised about. There's a couple things that surprised me on this guitar. Number one, that it's actually, if you look down in the sound hole, you can look in the sound hole, and if you look at the back, you can see the grain pattern on the back. If you look down in the sound hole, you can see that the grain pattern is the same, meaning that it is actually, this is actually the wood that's on it. You can also look at the sides, and if I look down in from the sides, and I've done this earlier, you can see the grain pattern on the sides of this, and it matches the grain patterns on the outside. So what will happen with a lot of guitars is they'll use a certain wood, and then this stuff's just painted on, or I don't know exactly how they get it, but you'll see this like awesome grain on the outside, and you'll look in the inside and it'll be a completely different color. Like this might be like this color here, then you look inside and it's like white. Like it's obviously not the same piece of wood. It's obviously a piece of wood, but the outside isn't what, you know, like mahogany or anything like that. But this is a real, the wood is actually, what's on the outside is on the inside. It's a mahogany neck. and I thought it was a rosewood fretboard, but I looked on the website and it says engineered wood. So I don't know what engineered wood is, but it's engineered wood. So I guess it's not rosewood, and I'm assuming that this is going to be the same thing, engineered wood. It looks the same as that. I don't know. Like I said, the action was super low on this thing. The playability is awesome on this guitar. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to get the guitar and having to take it to a guitar shop and have them cut down the nut, adjust the saddle, and get the action, adjust the truss rod, do all sorts of stuff like that. Right out of the box, this thing played amazing. I mean, this thing, right out of the box, the playability of this is amazing. You know what I mean? So I was surprised about that. I was surprised about how good it played right out of the box. It comes with the Dario. I think it's the Dario strings. That doesn't really matter. And like I said, it is an electric acoustic, but I haven't had a chance to plug it in to an amp because my amp don't work. My amp stopped working. It was working the other day, but when I plugged this in, it didn't work at all. And the tuners, I don't know what kind of tuners they are. They're a sealed tuner. I wouldn't expect it to be that expensive. They do the job. It holds tune. Obviously, I take this in the truck with me. I drive tractor trailer over the road, so this comes in the truck with me. So I'm all over the United States, and I'm in different climates. So obviously, as you go into hotter and colder climates, it goes out of tune. Not by much, but you'll pick it up and it'll be a little out of tune. You'll have to do small adjustments to get it back in tune. But the whole time I've been here and playing it, I think I tuned it up like one time. So it stays in tune pretty good. It stays in tune pretty good. I don't know. The other thing is, and this isn't anything against Washburn. I got some pretty big hands. So playing at the open position for me is really tough with my hands. Obviously I can play most chords up here, but certain chords, that's a G chord, and sometimes, there it is, I'll get a buzzing. Let's see, an F chord. I can't play an F chord, I don't think. Maybe I can. Yeah, maybe I can. But at the first fret, it's kind of tight for me to play. But the nice thing about that is I play most of my songs. If I'm writing a song or something, I'll write it with a capo at the third. So I got a capo, and I'll throw a capo on at the third fret a lot of the times. And, you know, the neck's a little bit wider down there, and I can play most of my chords down there. So that's usually where I play it anyways. At the third fret, I've always had a capo. Like if I played acoustic, I've always thrown a capo at the third fret. Singing makes it a little bit easier when the capo's at the third fret for me. So I'd rarely play it at the open position anyways. I can if I have to, I guess, but for the most part, I usually have a capo on. I'll have links in the description box for this guitar. This guitar actually went up in price. I was surprised. I bought it for $219, and like 3 days after I bought it, they jacked the price to $289. So I was like, wow, I got lucky on that. So it went as high as $309, and I think right now it's back down to like $289 maybe. I'd have to go check. I don't know why the price jacked up like that, because like I said, it was $219 with shipping and tax. I think I paid like $240 for it. And like I said, I ordered it in like 3 days. I ordered it like on a Friday, and on Monday morning I went to check to see if it had shipped yet, and it was like up to $200. I was like, wow, they really jacked the price up, $290. And then I kept watching it because I didn't understand why they jacked it up. And then I seen it go to Hoy up to $309, and it dropped back down $289, something like that. So if you go online right now to get this guitar, it's going to cost you let's say $289, I think is what it is right now. Plus shipping and tax is going to be like $310, $315, $320, something in that area for this guitar. The Koa top guitar costs $309, the same one with the Koa top on it. And then the Tobacco Burst is like it's a little bit cheaper than this actually. I think it's like $230 $239 or $249. Like I said, you'd have to go in and check. But I got this. I got this capo, and capos are whatever. This cost me 17 bucks. You can get them cheaper than that. It's just a capo. It's nothing special about it, but it does the job, and I need one. So I got that. There'll be a link in the description for that. And this case. Let me get this case up real quick and talk about that. So this is a hard shell case. This cost 89 bucks, right? $89 for this case. That's a steal. I think it's a steal anyways. Where are you going to get a hard shell case? I mean, usually gig bags cost that. And on this case, no, it won't let me open. It's obviously a hard shell case. It's got a compartment in it for holding stuff. I throw my capo in there. I got my guitar strap in there. Throw my picks in there. It's a pretty decent sized compartment. But it's your basic hard shell case. 89 bucks. You can't go wrong with 89 bucks for a hard shell case. You really can't. So that link will be in the description also. So you click that link, and I'll get I'll make a little money. It won't cost you any more, but I'll make a little money off of that if you want to use that link if you're looking to buy one of these items that I'm talking about. But this guitar is really amazing. I was going to say it kind of on the upper strings, like if you're playing a D chord, maybe not. I thought it sounded kind of tingy. Sometimes it comes off, and it might be when the capo's down. These upper strings kind of sound tingy, but that might be the fact that you're using a plastic pick. I don't know. And this might be my ear, because sometimes you pick it up and it doesn't sound it at all. So this might be my hearing. There you go. There's what I'm talking about with the. That's a C chord. And that's what I'm talking about. There's just certain chords that just quite can't get. I got pretty big fingers though. Not in the open position. So that's what we got. And obviously I'm not like micing this thing up or anything like that. I run it through an amplifier. This is just me playing using my cell phone, the whole 9 yards. And this is already 14 minutes. Holy freak. So anyways, that's what we got. This is the Washburn Festival Series. I think it's an EA15 or something like that. I got it off Amazon. So I just wanted to go over real quick and show you guys this guitar. This is a pretty cool little guitar for the price. It's even got binding down there. And I'll come back through at some point when I get an amplifier, and I'll run this thing through an amplifier, and I'll play it through an amplifier to get you the sound of that, because I really want to know what it sounds like through an amplifier. But at the end of the day, it's acoustic guitar, and that's what I bought it for. In the truck, I don't have an amplifier, so I play it acoustically. That's why I wanted an acoustic guitar. So always wanted the Washburn, and now I finally got one. Probably not the best guitar out there, but like one guy said, the best guitar out there is the one you're playing. Alright guys, that's it. This video is way longer than it needed to be, but that's it. My Washburn Festival Series acoustic electric guitar. Thanks guys for watching. Check out the links in the description below. Like this video, share this video, and I am writing my own songs, so hopefully here in the next couple weeks I'm going to start uploading some of my originals. We're going to also try to do some covers. I'm working on some covers. Yeah, they're kind of sketchy. But when we get some covers learned and recorded, I got to figure out how to record them where they sound decent. We're going to upload covers, and I'm going to try to upload some of my original songs. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.